It's 2 a.m. and I'm sick. Hi. Hi humans, Lord Jigger's back. Okay, wait. I need to do this. I'm melting down. First of all, like this video, comment below if I say something wrong in English, and please share this video with your friends. So let's go to the video. And today's video we're gonna talk about my first time in a nightclub and how I dated the wrong guy and I kissed the wrong guy in a blind date. Okay, here in Brazil you can go to nightclubs if you are younger than 18. You can, but you can't. And when I turned 18, my friends literally obligated me to go to a nightclub. But I'm a morning person. I like to sleep at night. And sleep at morning too, but sleep at night is better. And when we were in the front of the nightclub, here in Brazil the nightclubs open like 11 p.m. and it just closes at 5 a.m. So we were there waiting and I saw a group of people and I saw this guy and he was so handsome and he was wearing this cap and he was so gorgeous and I really needed to kiss him. But when we entered the nightclub, everything was dark and I need to say I hated the music, I hated the songs, and the only thing that I wanted to do is come back to my home and sleep. But my friends were there and I needed to come back with them because here in Brazil it's so dangerous all the time and at night it's a bit worse. So I was waiting there and I was just hanging on the corner like this on my phone, just looking in my Instagram, and I saw this cap again. It was everything dark, but the cap was white, so I could see it. And I looked at this guy, and I don't know if you know that, but in Brazilian's club, you just need to look to someone and ask, hey, do you want a kiss? And if the person wants, you just kiss or go to another person. So I looked at this guy and did this, and he kissed me. And it was really great. It was like 1 a.m. and we kissed like just one kiss for 3 hours. After 3 hours, my friends were like, hey, let's go home. And wow. And I was like, why? We just arrived here. And he told me it was 4 a.m. So I took the guy's number and he took mine, and we started talking by messages. We use this app here in Brazil, it's called WhatsApp. We used to chat with someone. And I saved his number and I looked to the profile picture, and when I saw his face, it was kind of different that I remember. And in that moment I thought, he doesn't know how to take a proper photo to put on his profile. But in person, he's really gorgeous. So I started talking to him and he was kind of annoying. But he was handsome, so let's go on a date. And we dated for the next day. It was Sunday. And I arrived there first and I spent like 30 minutes waiting for him to arrive. And when he's arrived, oh my gosh, I looked at him and I realized he was so, how can I say? He wasn't ugly, but he wasn't the type of guy that I like. But I thought, okay, he kissed really well. So let's try it. It was kind of blind dated, and I thought, okay, he's not that handsome, but he kissed really well, so let's continue this date. And we were on the beach, and we decided to see a movie. Here in Brazil, most of the movie theaters are in malls, so we were on that mall, and we started walking, and he was so boring. I don't know, I was talking a lot with him, and he was like, okay. And I thought, okay, I don't like him, and it seems like he doesn't either. So I thought we will finish the movie and I will come back home and we will never talk again. And I really tried, because I was talking to him a lot, and he was all the time answering like, okay. But when I arrived home, I saw him message, and he was telling me that he was in love with me. Like, it was the best date that he ever had. And I was like, oh my gosh, you were so boring. And I was like, oh my gosh, when you are in love, you are this boring, I can't imagine what you are like when you don't like someone. And I saw a picture of him on Instagram, and the guy who was next to him, it was the guy that I wanted to kiss. It was the guy that I saw when I was in front of the nightclub. It was his best friend. Okay, the thing was, his best friend was wearing his cap in the front of the nightclub, and when they entered the nightclub, he passed the cap back to him. So I dated the wrong guy. I told him that I was in love with him. Actually, I didn't like the date. I was honest, but I felt like I was destroying someone because he told me he was really in love. But I can't do it again. I didn't like him, and I didn't want to continue dating him. So in that time, he started crying in the phone, and his best friend, the guy that I liked, called me. I don't know why, telling that his friend was in love with me, and I can't do this with him, and that I need to be with him. But we just spent like one day together. Just it. And he was in love with me, and his friend, the guy that I liked, was calling me to stay with him. And I told him, okay, he's a nice guy. He wasn't. But I can't, I'm not in the moment for a relationship. It was like 3, almost 4 years ago. And he still are following me on Instagram and comment on my stories. And I am like, okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, this was today's video. I'm a bit sick, and I just need some coffee and medicine to record this video. I'm a little bit drugged with medicine, but I'm okay. So I think I'll see you next video. Please like this video, comment below if I said something wrong in English, and please share this video with your friends, and I think I'll see you next video. Bye.